TV.
A press conference by the National Association of Polytechnic Students, NAPS, on the recent boat mishap, an urgent call to action to safeguard lives. The National Association of Polytechnic Students, NAPS, deeply mourned the tragic loss of lives in the recent boat mishap that has shaken our nation. As the voice of Nigerian polytechnic students and concerned citizens, we extend our heartfelt condolence to the families of the victims and stand in solidarity with the communities affected. This tragedy serves as a painful reminder of the recurrent boat accidents across the country, many of which are preventable. It is disheartening to note that a significant proportion of these mishaps can be attributed to human factors, including negligence, lack of adherence to safety protocols, alcohol, sailing at night without headlamps, and the use of substandard or overloaded vessels by the boat riders. Other contributing factors include poor infrastructures, inadequate emergency response system, and non-adherence to public awareness about waterways safety. Our position: addressing human factors. It is imperative to tackle the root cause of these preventable accidents. Stakeholders must enforce stricter regulations on boat operators, ensure regular maintenance of vessels, and impose penalties for non-compliance with safety standards. Grassroots sensitization. While we understand the unrelenting effort of the National Inland Waterways Authority, NIWA, to sensitize the riverine community, both users and other stakeholders, we still call on the federal and state governments, legislators, as well as relevant agencies to prioritize safety awareness campaigns. Grassroots sensitization must be intensified, educating citizens on the importance of adhering to safety measures while using water transportation. Legislative action. We urge the National Assembly to legislate for increased budgetary allocation to the maritime and inland waterway sectors. This funding should focus on enhancing the safety infrastructure, providing better equipment for emergency response, and recruiting more trained personnel. On NIWA, we use this medium to commend the Honorable Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, His Excellency Adegboyega Oyetola, and the Managing Director, Chief Executive Officer of NIWA, Mr. Bola Oyebamiji, for the gracious adoption and implementation of the Nigerian Water Transportation Code into reality, a working document that has for several years been in the pipeline. Also, we acknowledge the fortification of the waterway surveillance for the enforcement of safety rules and regulations, emergency response to security threats, and safe waterway patrol. While pushing for a safer waterway, NIWA has trained over 300 boat operators, distributed thousands of life jackets, recruited over 500 water marshals, translation of safety campaign materials into over 40 languages along the riverine, prompt removal of logs after as and at when due, community engagement, among many others. Our demands: 1. That the federal government should expedite the means of phasing out wooden boats and replacing them with modern ones. That the federal government, through the Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy, should pay more attention to NIWA by increasing budgetary allocation and increasing manpower to meet up with the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. 3. That people should be held accountable for waterways accidents or any form of mishap, negligence, or breach of waterway safety precautions. The National Assembly members who come from the riverine area focus on collaborating with the water transporters and provide modern facilities, campaign and sensitization to reduce accidents. 5. We call on the National Union of Journalists, NUJ, media outfits and agencies to collaborate with NIWA for proper sensitization. Emphatically, number 6, we call on the state governors to support NIWA's effort in repositioning the waterways in Nigeria. Therefore, as the representative of the younger generation, we remain committed to advocating for the safety and well-being of Nigerians. We enjoin relevant authorities to ensure that proactive measures are taken to prevent future occurrence of these tragedies. The loss of even a single life is too many. Let the mishap be a turning point in our collective resolve to ensure that no Nigerian has to die needlessly due to preventable factors. Today, signed by Comrade Agada, National Secretary General, National Association of Polytechnic Students.